Missy, isn't it about time you understood my mother better? I've been telling you this for a long time, but why don't you understand?
What are you talking about? You know I can't do this anymore with your mother, don't you? Do you know how hard I've been trying?
Don't say that. If you tried harder, I'm sure my mother would approve of you. Try to step up a little.
What do you mean, try harder? Be specific. You don't even know how I feel. Do you really understand?
If you change, things will change. So why don't you just try?
Why should I be the one who has to try? Why should your mother do nothing? I think your mother should change a little too.
Mom is getting old, and I think she just needs a little more patience. If you listen to my mother, you'll do better.
I don't believe that. She's always trying to get me into trouble. Tell me what good things will come out of it.
It's because you're not trying hard enough. If you accept my mother's words and follow them properly, things will go more smoothly. Our family will be more peaceful.
You are all talk, but show me a concrete way to do it.
For example, the recipe for the meal Mom mentioned, or the way you clean the house. Why don't you take it more seriously? Mom would love that.
And your mother would approve? Do you really think so?
Yes, I'm sure she would. If you work hard, she'll see it. It may take some time.
But if you ever blame me for it again, I won't put up with it anymore. What will you do then?
I understand. But I think now is the time for you to do your best. Try again to get your mother-in-law's approval, as my wife.
I understand, but this is really the last time. Unless your mother changes, I won't be able to do it anymore. You should be prepared for that too.
I understand. I'll have to separate from you because you couldn't do it. So, you'd better get it right this time.
What? That's not what I mean. Kyle, what's going on here? I haven't heard anything. Something unbelievable is happening right now.
What? Did aliens come here?
Don't be silly. Why is your mother moving to our house?
Huh? What is it, Missy?
Where are you now?
My parents' house? I'm just packing up my mom's stuff to take it over there.
Huh?
It's going to take a while, so I asked my mom to go there first. She hasn't had lunch yet, so why don't you make her something to eat?
That's not what I meant. You're packing? Don't tell me you're planning to live with your mother in our house. I'm firmly against it.
What? Why?
You know, I stopped going to your parents' house because your mother snubbed me. You know that. And yet, you suddenly let her live with us without consulting me? This isn't okay.
Oh, well, don't be so crabby. It's already been 6 months and Mom has already forgiven you for your selfish refusal to visit.
What?
Besides, this is your chance to be accepted by my mother, so you'd better start working hard from today.
You've got to be kidding me.
What the hell?
I don't want to live together.
Huh?
I categorically refuse.
Like that again, trying to be selfish? I forgave your selfishness last time because I thought it would cool you down for the time being. That's not going to happen this time. My parents' house has already been sold.
You sold their house?
If you refuse to let her move in with us, you're putting my mother out on the street. No matter how much you two don't get along, can you do such an inhumane thing? Now that my father is dead, there's no other place for her to return to, right?
That's the way you want to play it.
If you still refuse to take care of Mom, we'll have to get a divorce.
Okay, let's get a divorce.
What?
I'm going to get the divorce papers at the city office.
Wait, Missy.
Oh, your mother has been asking if lunch is ready yet? Maybe you should buy her something.
Why don't you stay there with her and help her get settled?
I don't want to.
What?
If I do what you and your mother say, she'll think I've agreed to live with her. Just be thankful I'm not forcing her out.
Missy?
What I am preparing now is not my mother-in-law's lunch, but the divorce papers. I'll ask you to fill it out immediately when you get back.
Are you really going to divorce me? What would we do without you?
That's your problem, isn't it? You don't deserve me.
I didn't think you were such a cold person. Missy, where are you? Why are you being so stubborn? Didn't you promise me that you would listen to my mother? Did you forget?
No, I haven't. I've done my best since then.
I know, but you really went out without Mom?
I'm already back and I'm in my room. And I'm working from home.
Huh?
You're on your own for dinner. I bought my meal at the store, so I'll eat in my room.
You know what? What are we going to do if you're so uncooperative on the first day you're going to start living with her? We are a family, and you know that we need to compromise, right?
Do you think you have the right to use the word compromise when you're the one who forced me to live with her?
I mean, but seriously, did you really get divorce papers?
Yes, I did. Of course I did. You saw them in the living room, didn't you?
Even your name's already on it.
Please fill in your name quickly, too.
Okay. I see your true character.
Huh?
If that's what you want, fine. Fine, I'll put my name on the divorce papers. But you're the one who's going to be sorry in the future. You don't know what you're doing.
Just go ahead and write it already.
Yes, but I'll tell you one thing. You think you can live on your own? You can't do anything without my support.
You think I can't live on my own? That's just an assumption. I've been on my own all my life.
You say that, but in reality, you're living on my salary, right? It's an illusion that you can make it on your own.
I know you like to think so, but in reality, I make enough money from my own work. I wouldn't have any trouble at all without you.
Then let's see where that confidence comes from. Let's see what happens to you after the divorce.
Fine. I'm doing just fine on my own. What about you? Are you going to be able to keep your job?
Don't worry about me. I have my own way of doing things. I don't care what you do.
Okay. Then let's get this over with for the sake of our mutual future. I don't want to waste any more time.
Missy, I'm reporting.
Yes?
I know it makes sense for you to contact me. But I'll be the adult, so I contacted you myself. You should be grateful.
What are you talking about?
The divorce papers, I filed them with the city hall.
What, really?
Yeah, that's right. I guess you thought threatening me with divorce papers would make me stop living with my mom, but you were wrong.
I didn't think you'd actually turn them in.
You didn't think I'd actually do it, did you? It's a little late for you to be panicking now.
Do I feel like I'm panicking? I feel rather refreshed.
Listen, divorce papers are not something you use to threaten someone. In case you're too dumb to know that.
Yeah, I know, but
What?
you went ahead and did it. You saved me a lot of trouble. Thank you. Now we can start fresh.
Huh? You were seriously planning on getting a divorce?
Of course I was. It's much easier to be alone than with you. But there's also the matter of property division, so it's better to have a lawyer come in.
A lawyer?
A friend of mine introduced me to a lawyer, and I'm supposed to consult with him soon. It will go more smoothly if I leave it to a professional.
Oh, you were that serious?
Yes, I was. Since you ignored my feelings and tried to force me to move in with your mother, this was the only way.
But it's too late to regret it now. It's none of my business how you're going to live your life from now on.
Don't worry. Rather, I'm looking forward to the rest of my life. I'm sure it will be more fulfilling than my married life with you.
Now's the only time to be confident. After the divorce, you'll have to do everything on your own.
I'm prepared for that too. I've always believed I could do without your support.
You're really full of it, aren't you? It's not that easy when you're actually on your own.
I'm trying to be realistic. Shouldn't you be thinking about your future too?
It's not about me. The question is how you're going to live your life.
I don't need you to tell me what to do. Well, I have a meeting I have to go to, so we'll talk about this later.
Hey, we're not done talking yet. I'm texting because I had something I wanted to say to you.
What?
I'll tell you what. How long are you going to stay in this house after we're divorced? This house is mine and my mom's. Get out today.
What are you talking about? Get out? Who's asking me to get out?
Of course I am. We've been divorced for a long time now.
You're staying?
This is my house and my mom's house. Get the hell out of here.
This house has already been sold.
Huh? Sold?
Why are you surprised? I explained it to you properly when we talked about it with the lawyer. I told you that since we are divorced, I want you out of this house by the end of this month. And that if you continue to stay after that, I will take legal action.
Huh?
Don't you know? This house is in my name, inherited by me from my uncle who had no children.
Yeah, I heard about that before we got married. But when I married you, I changed the name of the house to mine, didn't I?
Huh?
You forgot. My mother told you to. A wife should devote everything she has to her marriage. That's why this house should be in my name too.
What? Was she serious about that?
Huh? Don't tell me you didn't go through the procedures to change the name.
There's no way I would agree to such a crazy demand.
You really didn't do it?
Naturally, because there is no way in common sense that you would simply hand over a house for such a reason.
Seriously?
Ah, so that's why. So you did something stupid by moving in together without asking.
Stupid?
My mother used to say that, in this day and age, there are more and more women who are financially independent. She said that the number of families in which the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law are equal, or in some cases, the daughter-in-law is stronger than the mother-in-law is increasing. So, if such a bride comes along, if you try to bully her, they will fight back tooth and nail.
So what?
That's exactly what's happening right now, isn't it?
But you know what? You work from home. You're not even making more money than I am, and you're living on less after the divorce.
Oh, really? I make almost 3 times as much as you.
3 times?
I was making a little less than you when we first got married, but as I worked more and more, my salary gradually went up. That's how I earn a lot now.
Seriously?
I mean, aren't you unemployed now?
What? Why?
I've heard that the company you worked for went bankrupt 4 months ago.
You found out?
I had told you about my friend at that company, so why did you think I wouldn't find out?
Oh, that's right.
So, when are you planning to leave?
Oh,
Your parents' house where your mother used to live has been sold, hasn't it? Then you'll have to rent or buy a new house. By the looks of it, you're not searching for one?
because I didn't think we were in a position where we had to leave.
I want you gone by the end of the month, so you only have a week left.
1 week?
If you can't find another place to live, I'll just have to ask you to leave, okay?
Don't say that. I don't even have a job yet. If that's the case, you're the one who needs to provide me with a job and a house where I can live with my mother. If you can do that, I'll leave whenever you want.
You'll leave when I want you to leave. I don't have a choice. I'll call that guy.
That guy?
You're the one who forced it. Don't complain later. I won't take any responsibility.
Hey, Missy, what's this?
What is it?
Don't pretend you don't know. You definitely did this, didn't you? I know what you did. Be honest with me.
So, what is it?
What's that black van parked in front of the house?
It says it's the Penco Group.
Penco?
They're a famous civil engineering company in our hometown, and you know them, don't you? The president's daughter was in my high school.
Wait a minute. The daughter of the president of a civil engineering company was in your high school? No way. Sarah Penco?
You knew her?
We went to junior high school together.
Huh, I knew we were from the same hometown, but I didn't know there was such a connection. I told her about you and your mother's current situation, and she put me through to her father, the president.
President Penco?
Yes, that's right. Once you start working, he'll arrange for you and your mother to move into company housing.
Wait. Please don't call the Penco Group. I can't believe I'll be working for the Penco Company.
Though, among us, they were called the Penniless Company, because only really desperately poor people worked for them.
Either way, it's seriously uncool.
You're the one who told me to find you a job.
But...
I told you not to complain.
Oh, my mom got in the van because of the handsome guys in the pickup squad.
Haha, was it true what you said about your mother having a weakness for good-looking men in uniform?
It's not funny.
See? You can't let your mother go alone.
Ugh.
Get in the van quickly.
Damn it.
Besides, if you work for the Penco Group, you can expect a steady income and you can advance too.
It's rumored that work there is tough.
Still, I'm doing this for your sake. Your mother will be taken care of.
But there's no way I could do a job like that.
I don't know what option you have. I said I wouldn't be responsible for you, didn't I?
Missy, help me out.
What? Did you get in more trouble?
No, I can't do this anymore. I can't work in a place like this.
What are you talking about? You haven't even started.
Maybe you're right, but I can't take it. Ask your friend to do something about it.
Ask my friend? What are you asking me to do?
Ask them to get me out of here. I can't do this anymore.
But that won't solve your problem. What are you going to do? Quit your job?
You're the only one I can count on.
It's your problem. You have to solve it yourself, don't you?
But you can't help me anymore? If you don't help me, I'm really screwed.
What do you want me to do?
If you provide me with money and a place to live, I can make it. Please help me.
Huh? Does that mean I have to take care of everything?
That's right. You're the only one I can count on.
But that won't change anything for you. You'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
I know, but I really can't right now. I'm desperate. So please, help me.
Well, I don't think I can do that. Because even you didn't listen to my wishes. You started living with your mother on your own, didn't you? And now you're asking me for help just because it's not convenient for you?
That's not true.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not that understanding of a woman. I want nothing more to do with you. So you can stay with the Penco Group for the rest of your life.
Missy, Don't be so cold. We were a couple, remember? We could live our lives caring for each other.
What kind of talk is that? Anyway, I will block your number after this.
Missy, wait. Let's talk about it. If we discuss it for a while, I'm sure we can find a solution.
Well, goodbye.
Missy!
After that, it seems that my ex-husband is struggling with the physical work that he is not used to. Every day, he is exhausted from carrying heavy things and doing physical labor. My ex-mother-in-law has been a housewife since her marriage, but now she is forced to do clerical work. Answering phones, filing documents, operating computers, and so on. I heard that she is working with tears in her eyes because she has no experience at all in any of these things. Both of them are being trained militantly by senior employees every day. They both whine every night, "I can't take it anymore," and "I can't live like this." But this is the path they have chosen. It's something they have to do in order to survive, and I'm not going to reach out to them. My work is going well, and I'm working on a new project. I have more time to enjoy my friends and spend time by myself. I'm thinking about finding a new hobby in the future.
I can't believe I'm meeting Monica the Slowpoke here. What a coincidence. What do you want? Don't you dare call me Slowpoke, Ursula. I didn't know you worked for such a big company. Did you use any connections? Well, your family is poor, so I don't think you can do that. Maybe the hiring manager made a mistake when he decided to hire you? Is there any reason you can't tell anyone about how you managed to enter the company? I know our HR is supposed to be good, but I have no idea who's in charge now. Let me check it out. There's definitely some kind of mistake. The person in charge now is an excellent person. After all, he hired me. He's good at selecting talented people. I must say, I doubt that. Anyway, what can I do for you? I still have work to do. You're still as stupid as ever. Why are you still working overtime until late hours? I thought you've improved yourself to be a better person. Seems like you haven't changed a bit since the last time we met. I'm working on a project that's going to be the centerpiece of our newly launched entertainment division. I'm busy with the preparation. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to deal with you. You were hired because we need help in this department, right? No, they chose me because they think I'm good at what I do. I was able to finish my work on time, so I don't do overtime work. You can't finish your job on time. That's why you have to work overtime. It's normal for you to go home early. You're still new, so there's not much you can do to help. You should take it easy while you still can. Huh? Are you trying to bully me just because you're more senior than me? What are you talking about? I'm much better than you. Then hurry up and join the force. We're short-handed. I'd appreciate it if you joined the force. What? Don't act like a big shot. That's what I've always hated about you. You're just another rookie, aren't you? I've been here for over 10 years. I can do most of the work in this company. You haven't been promoted after 10 years anyway. I'm sure that I'm going to move up the ladder before you. You'll become my subordinate, and I'll just let you do all the job. Oh, maybe I should fire you instead. All those titles and positions are just distractions to me. People who can do the job can do it without those things. There it is, the standard excuse for people who can't get ahead. Poor people who can't do their jobs properly. You're always making excuses for your life, aren't you? I'm too busy to deal with your childish talk. I'd rather just focus on work than dealing with your nonsense blabbering. I do have something to do. By the way, you're talking so friendly to the director, weren't you? I'm sure that you're just trying to look good in front of him. Tom and I have known each other for a long time. You have no right to interfere with my social life. It's none of your business. You really don't have any common sense, do you? You should talk politely to your supervisor. You've been working for me for 10 years, and you don't even know how to behave? For your information, Tom is not my supervisor. I don't belong to any department, so I have neither supervisor nor subordinate. Then you're just some sort of helper, right? That position really suits you well. You're really incompetent anyway. Don't tell me that you're planning to win the heart of the director. Huh? What are you talking about? I think you misunderstood that. It's impossible for a lazy, ugly woman like you to be with a charming man like our director. I don't want to see you cry over a broken heart. The director is still young, and he's good-looking too. You have to be a smart girl like me to be a match for him. Just tell me what you want from me, okay? Why don't you give me Tom's contact information? You two seem to get along well together. You know how much I like him, don't you? I know, but I can't tell you. It's private information. It's a breach of privacy if I tell you his number without his permission. And if you're so confident about yourself, why don't you ask him directly? Are you going to pick a fight with me, Monica? You're afraid that I'll take him away from you, right? You don't have to hide it from me. Oh, I got it. You're planning to approach him too, aren't you? I don't think you should do that. I can't just give out people's personal information because of my position. What's your position when you're just doing unimportant chores? You're so bossy. You are also incompetent. You know what? I'm really busy at the moment. I don't have time for this nonsense. What do you mean by nonsense? Do you think it's okay to treat me rudely like that? If you make me your enemy, you'll end up in the same situation as when we were in middle school. You really haven't changed. I've been working hard ever since I entered the workforce. Don't you dare to destroy what I've worked so hard to build up. Then don't disobey me. You must do what you're told. I can't obey you. Even if we're colleagues, I can't divulge personal information. You may see each other at work, so why don't you ask him directly? I'm sure Tom would be surprised when he gets a message from someone he doesn't know. He doesn't spend much time at the office because he seems to be busy. He was at the office today, but for some reason, he's only talking to you. That's why I'm asking you. We're just talking about business matters. Besides, he's supposed to be in the office tomorrow morning. How the hell do you know his schedule? Are you stalking him? That's scary. I know his schedule because we're working on the project together. Why don't you just do what you're told to, Monica? That's enough. I'll ask him directly. Don't interrupt me. I'll charge you for some money if you dare to talk to Tom tomorrow. I told you, I need to talk to Tom since it's necessary. If we don't, we won't be able to work smoothly. For your information, I'm not trying to get in your way. What I say is absolute. Are you done talking? I need to go back to work. You piss me off every time, ugly woman. I'm going to make you regret what you did to me. I saw you. I warned you yesterday. You interrupted me again, didn't you? You need to pay me some money as a punishment for that. It was $10 in middle school, but since we're adults now, it's $100. You talked to Tom 3 times today, so you must pay $300. What are you talking about? I don't understand. If you don't bring it tomorrow, you'll regret it. I really don't get it. Please, explain to me. Are you so stupid that you can't even understand such a simple thing? You'll be ignored by everyone, just like when you were in middle school. Looks like you haven't grown up yet. Seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. I've already done the preparation. Today, you were gathering with some of the part-timers. Were you talking about that? You guessed it! They listen to everything I say. I'm sure the rumor will soon spread. Well, even though you're new, you're a full-time employee, so maybe those part-timers will listen to you. That's right! You must bring $300 if you don't want to be ignored by all the employees. Are you blackmailing me? Ursula, we're already over 30 years old now. Let's not act like teenagers. You'll always be the same as you were then. People have their own status. You are now a company worker, so you should know that. The status won't change forever. Well, seems that you haven't changed at all. You're just the same as you were back then. That's right. I'm better than you, and I'll always be. You can say whatever you want. I've got work to do. I'm not done talking yet. What did you say to Tom? Tell me immediately. I didn't say anything. What? I don't think so. He refused to exchange contact information with me. He told me to use the company chatting app to contact him. There's no way I would have been treated badly like that. Well, that's a normal response. If it's a work-related contact, that's all you need to do. Then why do you have his contact information? You must have asked him for it anyway, right? Jeez, you're such a pain in the ass, Ursula. Let me tell you the truth then. Tom is my husband. Huh? That can't be true. Stop lying to me. Maybe you'll just drown in your own fantasy since it's too tough for you to live in reality. Poor Monica. I'm sorry, but it's true. Your last name is different. You can't fool me with that lie, stupid girl. It's not at all unusual to use your maiden name at work even after marriage. If people around you know, it might interfere with your work. We only told a few people that we're married. It's also strange to call your husband with his family name at work, even though both of you are married. That's what I call him before we got married. Besides, I don't think it's right to call him by his first name at work. I don't believe you. Even if it's true, you're the one who's undermining me. It's true, and I'm not undermining you. Poor Tom! But I'm going to save him. I'm going to take him away from you for sure. I'll make you regret that you have turned me into your enemy for the rest of your life. I don't think you can do that. Well, feel free to give it a try if you want to. That's none of my business. I'm going to make you feel as if you were living in hell. Hey, I was suddenly told I was fired. What did you do? We don't need employees who don't work. You got carried away even though it's only your probationary period. The HR person who hired you will be demoted too. I can't believe that the HR person hired you just because you were flirting with him. That's disgusting. You don't have that kind of authority just because you're the director's wife. I know that you were just spreading bad rumors about me. You're the one who told them to get me fired, didn't you? That's what you would do. That's your way of dealing with problems, right? Geez, you really haven't changed at all. You're so childish and naive, just like when we were still in middle school. You asked the director to fire me, didn't you? You're using your husband's authority. Shame on you. I'm going to sue you. Tom doesn't have that kind of authority because I made all the decisions. You're just a person who's responsible for unimportant tasks. There's no way you could do such a thing. Are you even paying attention to the way people around you treat me? Well, I think it's hard for you to understand that since your intelligence level has stopped at middle school and not improving, you always think of yourself only. You're talking friendly to the director because you're married to him, right? What about the section chief and the assistant manager? Didn't you notice that they all use honorifics form whenever they talk to me? Who the heck are you? I'm the founder and owner of this company, but I'm still young and I want to be on the front lines, so I have hired a different person as the CEO. I didn't tell the new employees about this because I don't want them to be distracted from the work. No kidding! I can't believe you! There are a lot of companies like that these days. Most listed companies started from a small company. I started my company when I was a college student. At first, it was an online marketing business. We've been able to ride the currents of the times and even own our own building in the last 10 years, partly by luck. How can you do that if you're so stupid? How is that possible? You're lying to me. I'm not lying. Up until middle school, I couldn't concentrate on my studies because you were bullying me. But once I entered high school and was free from you, I was able to study while having fun. I won't admit it. That's a lie. I don't need your approval. I'm not an employee anymore. But I'm surprised when I heard that you're joining us. Well, thanks to you, I now know that HR is corrupt. You've been a benefit to us. Well, if that's the case, can you cancel my job termination notice? I apologize for everything I've done. Please, forgive me. I don't want to lose my job. No, I can't. You were hired illegally from the beginning. Besides, you haven't been doing your job at all. On top of that, you've been threatening my part-timers. I heard all about it. I don't want to get fired. This company pays well, so I just moved to a place with a higher rent fee. I even bought a Hermes bag on loan. I won't be able to pay it. I don't care because it's your own fault. Besides, why did you decide to get a loan that big when you're still in your probationary period? Well, since it's you, I'm sure you faked the length of your working period. That's a crime, you know. I apologize for everything. Forgive me for what I've done in middle school. Please, you're my childhood friend, aren't you? You're not my childhood friend. I've never considered you as a friend of mine. You don't either, do you? That's not true. I've always thought of you as my best friend. Don't give up on your best friend. Please, I'll do anything. Help me. I still have work to do, so I don't have time to deal with you. I'll block you from now on. Bye. Oh no! Please, forgive me. Help me. Don't leave me. Hey, Monica! According to the rumor, Ursula was desperately looking for a job, but she couldn't find any. She ended up working at a nightclub while paying off her loan. On the other hand, my company has been able to improve the corruption in the HR department that was exposed in this case, and the shortage of employee has also been resolved. We are now able to acquire talented employees, and our business performance is on the upswing.
Megan, may I have a word? I'd like to mention about the trip. Linda, it's been a while. What do you mean by the trip? Is Keith off on Sunday before Christmas? Yes, probably. Then why don't we go to a mountain on that day? A mountain? Yes, I got a free ticket to stay at a villa there. It's going to expire by the end of the year, so I don't want to waste it. But can you make a reservation a week in advance? I just asked, and they said we could get a reservation for 4 people. Don't you think that's perfect? 4 people? Why 4 people? What? Me, Fernando, Keith, and Daniel. The 4 of us. What about me? You have to prepare for Christmas, don't you? Decorating the room, shopping for presents. What? You have to come over to my house and clean up. You have a lot of work to do. All by myself? Of course. What are you talking about? When I got married, I had to prepare for Thanksgiving and Christmas all by myself. It was normal for a wife to prepare everything by herself. But if the 4 of you guys are going to the villa, I'd like to stay here and finish the chores I can't normally do. That's fine, but you've got to do things over here too. I'm looking forward to the Christmas party. I can't say anything about that. Why not? The relatives are coming to the party for Christmas too. If you don't clean up, Fernando will be embarrassed. You can clean our house as well while you're at it. You don't have to do it right before Christmas, you know. You're at home every day. Even if you do it now, you still have to clean up for Christmas, right? We live here every day, so it's only natural that there will be dust. Then how about ordering some food for Christmas? There are lots of delicious frozen pizza and pasta. Huh? You want your guests to eat frozen food? Are you serious? We had it at my parents' house last Christmas, and it looked good and tasted delicious. We enjoyed it, so it was like we killed 3 birds with 1 stone. Everyone was so happy and amazed by the technology. That's very embarrassing. Even if it was good for you guys, I won't allow it in my house. But I can't cook like you. I don't expect that much from you from the beginning. Besides, I'll buy the meat and fish, so all you have to do is to cook. You're a housewife. You should be able to do it. Well, even if you say so, I'll have the ingredients ready and I'll write down the recipe. No matter how bad of a cook you are, you can do it, right? I'm not confident. Is that okay? You know what? You're not a guest forever. This is a good opportunity. So from now on, I'm going to leave the Christmas preparations to you. What? From now on? Forever? Yes, I've spoiled you too much. You only come once in a while, and since Daniel is still young, I didn't say anything. But it's time for you to do your duty as a wife. Well, I don't think you've spoiled me. I'm sure Daniel is getting old. Keith can play with him, so you have time. I don't. Anyway, not only Christmas, but I'll also ask you to do the cooking and cleaning next time you come to my house. Fine. I will discuss with Keith about our plan before and after Christmas, and I'll let you know. Hey, what did you tell my husband? I heard Keith was talking to him, so I didn't talk to him directly. But you told him that I'm leaving you out, right? Why did you say like that? I didn't say it. You probably acted like a victim in front of Keith, huh? Everyone's making me the bad one. It's very annoying. Wait, Keith told me that you guys are going to the mountain and we can order frozen Christmas food. I can't believe that Fernando said he'd rather order frozen party food. But it seems like he had eaten it before at his company, and he said it was pretty good. At his company? Yes, perhaps someone brought it during holiday season. Maybe a young coworker ordered it. How come you know about it and I don't? Are you trying to leave me out? Not like that, but I think Keith just happened to hear it from him. I didn't hear it directly from him either. Fine. You've been sneaking around like that. Keith and Fernando never did that before. Huh? Are you trying to say that it's my fault? That's right. It's your fault. After Keith married you, he tended not to talk to me. He changed somehow. What? Why is it my fault? It's only natural in this situation. Even when he comes to our house, he and Fernando talk together without me. I'm always left out. I think that's because he looks at his father differently now that he's also a father. Maybe because he's not a child anymore. See? You talk so bossy. I haven't heard that either. I don't know, but before he got married, he used to tell me everything. Well, he got married and left home, so isn't this natural? You guys don't see each other that often. Huh? Even if we don't live together, I'm his mother. You have a son too, so you know that, right? But my son is only 4 years old. A child is a child no matter how old he is. You need to keep your mouth shut. When he grows up and brings his wife, you'll understand how I feel. Well, I won't know until then. Megan, about the party meals, let's cook it properly from next year. What's wrong all of a sudden? The guests said it was delicious, right? Well, I just had tea with my friends and they laughed when I told them we had frozen food for the party. Huh? What's so funny? It means that they felt sorry for me because I have such a wife. It made me kind of miserable too. You and I were there, but we had a frozen meal. But you said it was delicious too, and you ate the most, right? Hey, I care about everyone, so how can I say it tasted bad? I knew that if I told the truth, it would ruin the mood. It would ruin the Christmas party, right? Well, it didn't look so to me. You don't show it to everyone if you're an adult. Even Fernando ate less than usual. Maybe it didn't taste good after all. I think it's because he ate a lot of pizza. That's not true. He usually eats a lot of pizza, chicken, and others. And this year, he didn't even eat the cake. But he was concerned about your diet restrictions. He doesn't have to since he's eating my handmade food. Maybe he was just going along with the relatives. I hope so. Anyway, cook properly from next year, okay? No more ordering. Hey, how about we go on a trip for a night during the upcoming holiday? To where? Well, my friend told me that there is a nice hotel in San Diego. I heard that they have a good service and all 3 generations can enjoy there. It sounds refreshing and fun, doesn't it? Wow, that sounds great. We should definitely go. Good. Well, I'll ask my friend and make a reservation. Thank you. Linda, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 9. About that? What's wrong? Megan, will you stay at my home? Huh? Why? I heard there's only room for 4 available. 4 adults, right? Daniel is only 4 years old, so he can sleep with me. I don't think that will be a problem. That's not all. Also, I need you to stay home tomorrow. Tomorrow? Why should I? I promised my friend to lend her party dress. She needs it tomorrow evening. I can't suddenly tell her that I can't, right? Then why don't you deliver it before you go on the trip? It seems like she's busy. I can't just visit her suddenly, right? I'd like to give it to her when she is free. Probably she doesn't have much time, so... Then why don't you just leave it on the doorstep? It's expensive, and there's pearl jewelry too. I can't be so careless. Someone can steal it too. I understand your feelings though. The hotel room might be small, and if you could stay here, everything would work out. But I want to go this time too. I want to refresh myself. I said I understand how you feel. But, you know, this is a family trip. You're like an extra, right? What? I'm the extra? I'm your family too. I guess, but it's an opportunity for me, my husband, my son, and my grandson to go on a family trip. We can have fun without worrying about anything. You should be a little more considerate. What is a family to you? Even if you are my son's wife, you're just a stranger to me. You're not a family to me. Linda, that's not very nice. But it's true. If you were a considerate wife, I might have a little more compassion for you, but you're not that level yet, Megan. You talk back a lot. I see. I understand. In that case, you guys go enjoy as a family tomorrow. I'll pass. Oh, that's unusual. You're being very understanding this time. I'm so surprised. I'll explain the situation to Keith. Don't talk bad about me again. I won't. I'll just tell him the facts. Okay. Well, I'll leave it to you. Megan, why aren't you here? If you don't come, my friend will be in trouble. Didn't I tell you that she's coming to get the dress?
You didn't hear from Keith? He said he'll wait at home until your friend comes to get the dress. He said we could leave then.
If we do that, we don't know what time it will be.
But Fernando and Keith said that if she's using it tonight, it won't be that late.
You even talked to Fernando again? You're really good at controlling him, aren't you? You're such a...
No, I didn't talk to him. I just showed Keith the messages I got from you yesterday.
I told you not to do anything unnecessary.
That's why I made sure not to make a mistake by showing him what we talked about, word for word. I told him the truth. I didn't do anything else.
That's what you call unnecessary things.
Unnecessary things are when you talk about things you actually didn't say or when you speculate, right? Telling the truth is not unnecessary.
Oh God, shut up! I don't want to hear you quibble. Just get your ass over here. I want to leave now.
So you don't care about your friend?
All you have to do is to show up. I told you to stay home.
It'll take about an hour if I take the train. Your friend will be here in the meantime, right? Wouldn't that be perfect time?
God, if we don't hurry, we'll be late for the lunch reservation.
You even have a reservation for lunch?
The friend who recommended the hotel to me introduced me to a great place. If we're late, we won't be able to have lunch.
Well then, I hope your friend will come soon to pick up your dress. Why don't you call and tell her the situation?
I'm saying you come right now. Hurry up.
Sorry, I'm doing the laundry, so I won't be able to get out for a while. I'll come when I finish it.
You really are a useless wife. You'll ruin our trip.
Then why don't you just have your friend come over as soon as possible?
That's enough. We're leaving.
Oh, what about the dress?
Whatever. Either way, I can go on a trip without you, so that's good enough for me.
You just wanted to go on a trip without me from the beginning, right? That whole dress story was a lie. As long as I don't go, the reason doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore. Whatever. Megan, you're not coming anyway, right?
That's right. I won't go.
That's fine. I'll explain to Keith that she borrowed the dress from another friend. This time, stay quiet. You always say unnecessary things.
Hey, Linda, you don't have to lie anymore.
But he's worried about the dress. It's none of your business. Shut up.
Is that so? But I'm forwarding these messages to Keith.
Huh?
Keith knew it was probably just an excuse to keep me at home. He said that all of your friends have totally different body types, so that story itself was strange. Your son is wonderful. He knows you very well.
I have some friends that he doesn't know about. She is a friend who became close recently.
Well, he already knows it's a lie, so does it matter? Just tell the truth.
Hey, Fernando is mad at me.
Ah. Keith showed him. Just so you know, I didn't do anything.
I don't know, but he keeps telling me to stay at home. What's going on?
Well, if he says so, are you going to stay home?
That's terrible. Why do I have to stay here? I was looking forward to it the most.
It can't be helped. You made it up. You deserve it.
Hey, don't talk nonsense. Megan, tell him to go enjoy as a family. You pass.
I don't want to. Besides, Keith just told me to get ready because he's going out with a family.
What do you mean? So, you're going too?
No, I'm going on a trip with Fernando, Keith, me, and Daniel. We don't want to waste the reservation, you know. He said we should have fun as a family.
What about me? I made the reservation.
I don't know. I'm a stranger to you, you know. I didn't hear anything.
Hey, it doesn't matter if the room is small. Let's go as a family trip, okay? I'll allow you to join us. No, Fernando wants to go without you today, so we'll go as a family of 4. Hey, what do you mean? He is my husband. Don't take him without permission. I won't forgive you. I explained to Keith all the previous harassment from Linda. This time, I got him to teach her a lesson. And Fernando was also quite angry at her words, and he even told her that if she continued to disrespect me any longer, he would divorce her. I am truly grateful to my husband and father-in-law for their kindness. On the other hand, my mother-in-law, who could not accept the divorce, has recently become very quiet. But actually, I can't forgive her for calling me a stranger. So I will continue to keep the messages and voice as evidence and be ready and wait to refute her at any time. Am I a mean wife? However, the hotel which Linda's friend introduced her to was more than perfect, and I am thankful that I was able to relieve stress for the first time in a long time. It was definitely a relaxing experience, both physically and mentally. Well, I was most grateful for the absence of my noisy mother-in-law, though. Sorry for texting you all of a sudden. Don't get surprised. Are you Miss Caitlin? Yes, who is this? Oh, thank God. I'm glad I was able to reach you. I wasn't confident remembering your number. I'm so happy. I'm your daughter, Amanda. Amanda? Mom, it's me, Amanda. Help me. If I don't do anything, I'll... Your account name is different. Are you really Amanda? What? The account name shows Jake. Are you really Amanda? I'm sorry for texting you suddenly. My phone is hidden, so I can't use it. I'm borrowing his phone right now. Your phone is hidden? What? By who? Why? By my mother-in-law. Sarah did that? Why would she do that? Anyway, I've been worried about you, really. Hey, did something happen over there? Actually, she has been controlling my phone for a long time, and I haven't been able to text freely. My father-in-law happened to leave his phone at home today, so I thought today was the only day I could reach you. I'm texting you with my heart pounding. Controlling? What is that? That's awful. Why does she have to keep such a close eye on you? To prevent me from asking someone for help or telling anyone about what's being done to me in this house. Isn't it scary? Help? What the hell is she doing to you? You haven't called me in 10 years since you got married. I've always wondered how you were doing. I had no idea this was happening. I wanted to call you, but she wouldn't let me. She told me that after I'm married, I'm not supposed to go to your home anymore. Of course, I couldn't go home, so actually, it's been very hard every day. I wanted to see you. I was worried about you too, so I called you several times. But she once told me that it was rude of me to call her so often. I couldn't say anything back. You also said you were fine and doing well, so I couldn't talk to you. She made me say that too. She hates it when you call me, so she told me to tell you not to call me anymore. Amanda, what's going on? Tell me everything. Well, she makes me work every day without a break, like a slave. No one helps me. My father-in-law, Tom, no one. It's so depressing that I want to run away from this house. A slave? Are they making you work that hard? You mean you work at a farm? That as well, but I'm also made to do every chore. I feel like I'm a housekeeper. Every chore? Everyone wakes up early, so I have to get up before them and make breakfast. I get up at 4 a.m. to make breakfast because I get scolded if I don't make enough. After that, I do everyone's laundry, clean their rooms, and take everyone's lunches to the field. While they are working, I prepare coffee and snacks and help out in the fields and come back to make dinner before everyone comes back. Father-in-law and Tom take a shower first, and as soon as the bath is finished, I serve them wine with dinner. I sit with everyone until they finished eating, and then I clean up the mess by myself. I'm not allowed to eat with them because I'm a wife, so I have to eat the leftovers in the kitchen. Then I make the bed for everyone, and finally, that's the end of the day. If I couldn't do all this by myself, they wouldn't let me sleep in my room. I can only take a shower after everyone. I guess I'm just grateful to be able to take a shower. What the hell? They make you do all those things? That's not a wife's job. That's worse than a housekeeper. It sure is a slave. But she says if I can't do them, there's no point in marrying her son. That's what a wife is supposed to do. Mom, is that true? That's so prehistoric. What about Tom? He doesn't say anything? He says I'm not trying hard enough to understand her. What she says is absolute. That's all he says. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. What is that? It's like you are under house arrest. I can't believe that Sarah is making you do such terrible things. I thought Tom would make you happy. I didn't even think that this was happening. My mother-in-law, she looks nice outside, but inside our house, she's completely different. She's an amazingly different person. Tom always follows to her. Tom's brother and his wife live with us, and I have to take care of them too. I can't take this anymore. I want to go home. Amanda, are they at home right now? Nobody's here. They're all on a trip right now. Huh? On a trip? What do you mean? Did they leave you behind? Yeah. She said I'm not recognized as a family member yet because I'm a wife. A wife's job is to take care of the house, so when I can do both housework and work, I'm a full-fledged family member. That's why I should stay home and take care of the house, doing all by myself. Oh, so no one's coming home today? No, they said they'll be back tomorrow evening. Okay, Amanda, get ready to leave that house now. Make sure you bring what you need so you don't have to go back. What? I showed your dad this message and he said he'll drive to pick you up. He's mad than ever. Of course I am too. Anyway, we're on the way right now, so just wait for us. Now? You're coming to Texas? By car? That's like 6 hours away. We don't care about that. We can't sit and let our daughter get hurt like this. Besides, if we're going to help you, it's better to help you when no one is around. Now is your chance. We'll be right there. Just wait for us. Okay. Mom? What? I'm sorry I haven't called you. And thanks so much. What are you saying? Why wouldn't we? You are more important than our lives. You are our daughter. That won't change even if you grow up. All right. Wait for us. Hey, Caitlin. Can you please answer this phone? What's with this note? It's insane to enter someone's house without permission while they're away and do this. That girl is ours. Give her back now. We brought our daughter back last night. She's been through some pretty rough times. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? She's sleeping peacefully now. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't be dumb. What's up with you, Sarah? My daughter told me everything. Everything you made her do in your house. I trusted your family and sent my daughter there. But isn't this terrible? I made her do everything? Seriously? Don't make me sound like a bad person. She was talking about housework, right? But it's normal for a wife to do housework at home. What's so terrible about it? You've crossed the line. She said she only eats leftover food, and you make her eat in the kitchen. My daughter is not a servant. Oh no, of course not. She eats 3 meals a day, and we eat together. Caitlin, you're worrying too much. Don't say weird things. That's not how she looks when she eats 3 meals a day. She's too thin. What would you do if she collapses when you make her do all the housework while she's so wobbly? Sarah, you're evil. God, that's why I didn't want her to contact you. Huh? I have her phone to protect my family harmony. But that sneak thief, she searched around my house while we were away. I'm sorry, Caitlin, but you failed at parenting. To be honest, I'm disappointed. Huh? Kids these days, whenever they have a bad day, they immediately tell their parents, like it's all our fault. They don't have patience, or maybe they just don't have guts. They're so weak and annoying. I'm trying to be kind and taking care of her so that she can fit in. You don't even get it? To fit in? Is this how you treat her? It's like you're treating her like a slave. If you really want to deepen your family relationship, why didn't you just go on a trip together? Making her stay home alone? I can't believe it. You are treating her like a slave, not allowing her to spend money and time freely, and forcing her to do all the chores. Ugh. What are you mad at me for making her stay at home? You're a doting parent. But no choice, right? She's almost like a parasite. Even I can't afford to take a parasite on a trip. We're not that wealthy. A parasite? Even though you make her do all that work? How can you say that? It's only natural for a housewife to do them. I've done it myself. What's wrong with making her do what she needs to do? I heard that you even make her prepare your underwear and pajamas after you take a shower. Where did this noble family come from? It sounds like she's your servant. And you even make her take care of her brother-in-law and his wife? I can't believe it. That's because now that we have more people in our house, she has more time. It would be more fun if we all lived together anyway. What difference does it make if we have 1 or 2 more people to take care of? You're getting too involved in other people's business. Even though you're her mother, it's annoying. She belongs to our family now. When you marry into a family, it's only natural that you should work for that family. I wish you would stop being so stingy with other people's family. It is natural to cooperate and support each other. But it's absolutely wrong to put everything on my daughter alone, isn't it? And to make her so exhausted? Huh? It's called training! Don't you understand? You were a bride once too, right? I've explained everything. So can you give me back Amanda? Her work is piling up and it's really annoying. She'll have to work harder than usual. No, I won't send her back there anymore. I'm afraid her life is in danger. I'll also proceed with the divorce. This is her will and also our will as her parents. What? What are you saying so selfishly? How can you allow such a thing? What about our housework? There will be no one left to do it. We'll be in trouble. Why don't you do it yourself? You're a housewife too. You've been doing it for a long time, so 1 or 2 more people won't make much difference. Oh well, if that's what you think, then that's fine. I thought we'd get along as a family, but divorce? I'd rather prefer it. It doesn't make any difference whether or not I have that wife who's useless and a piece of shit. I'll find someone better for my son's wife. You'll soon find out if it's the same without our daughter. You'll really be in trouble. But I don't want you to cancel the divorce, so I'm going to visit you today with my family. Amanda and your son will have a thorough discussion then. You're so stubborn, even though it's your fault. You guys are just like each other. I don't care if you regret it later. Caitlin, can I talk to you? It's about Amanda. Yes, what is it? We've already gone through the divorce proceedings and received compensation, so I don't think there's anything more to talk about. To be honest, I don't even want to talk to you. Don't say that. Forget about the compensation. I already gave up. It's not that you gave up. There was nothing else you could do, right? Amanda has been keeping a diary of how you and the family treated her. She hid it from you guys so that you wouldn't find out. You can't make any excuses. I don't know where she hid that worn-out diary. We have the hospital receipts too. I couldn't help but cry when I saw them. How could you put her in that condition? That's an adult being so thin in this century, being treated so badly every day. It makes my blood boil even when I think about it now. What kind of family is it? No, that was like an accent. You know, when you have an accent, it sounds strong, right? That's it. It sounded too strong for her. And I even let her eat. Anyway, I texted you today to ask you for a favor. A favor? You don't deserve a favor from me. Hey, about Amanda, can we have her here again? Huh? Why? Actually, since my younger son and his wife came to live with us, there's a lot of housework and I can't handle it anymore. I need help with cooking, laundry, and other chores. I can't do them all by myself. What? Hey, my daughter and you have nothing to do with each other, right? What do you mean you want her help? There's no point in going there, right? Besides, that's what you've been making her do by herself, right? You know, I'm getting old and things aren't as they used to be. My body doesn't move as quickly as it did when I was young. You know what I mean? I don't know. Don't say that. Amanda should know about our chores, and since she was family once, I thought it would be better to have her here. We discussed it together yesterday and decided. So I'm sorry, but can she come home from tomorrow? No. It's impossible for someone to serve people they hate and have nothing to do with. Even Amanda doesn't want to see you guys anymore. Don't use the word family only when it's convenient for you. Moreover, she's already divorced, so you are strangers. That's really unbelievable. Can you please not contact me ever again? Hey, who do you think you are? Just because you're her mother doesn't give you the right to make such decisions. Why do you keep doing whatever you want? I don't even want my daughter to hear about this. You're persistent. Why don't you ask her? Tell her we'll even take her on a trip with us next time. She'll definitely say she wants to come back. Do you think she will agree to something like that? That's not normal. You people have no idea how much she has been hurt. You know what? Tom told her that it was great that he didn't have to hear her nag anymore during the divorce. There's no way she would want to go back to such place. Please stop making fun of us. Fine. I'll make him apologize properly. Then okay, right? Huh? It's not about Tom. You apologize first. Well, that won't change anything though. I have nothing to talk to you anymore, so if you'll excuse me. Wait! If you are same age as me, you should understand how hard housework is, and I'm doing it all by myself right now. You have Tom's brother's wife there, right? Why don't you two help each other? 2 housewives are enough, right? No! She's so uptight. She doesn't respect me. She's always on her phone when she's home. She doesn't listen to me. What? Sarah? Now is the time to hide her phone to protect the harmony of the house. You're good at that kind of thing, aren't you? Letting a wife use her phone all the time? That's not like you. Of course I can't. You don't know what she'll say. See? So you can use my daughter, who is kind and modest, but you can't order a strong-willed person who talks back to you like her. You are like a child who bullies the weak. You are the worst kind of person. I will never give you my daughter again. Wait! Don't say that, please! Please, help me! I'll give you our food for free too! That makes it even, right? Don't ever contact me again. I don't even want to hear from you. We're not so poor that we need free food. As I imagined, my ex-husband's family collapsed soon. they had cut corners too much until now. Because I had worked so hard for them and they got used to it, they quickly became irritated by the fact that the housework was piled up and that the meals didn't taste good. I think we should never forget to be thankful even if we are family. Still, no one seemed to want to face the reality. My ex-husband and mother-in-law came to take me back to their house once, but my father turned them away with a scary face, so they never came back. Of course, I don't want to go back. I found out later that my brother-in-law and his wife had a gambling habit, and because of it, they couldn't make ends meet, so they moved in with his parents. My mother-in-law didn't know that, but I am sure that she invited those idiots thinking that it would be more fun to have more family members. I can imagine that they are having a terrible life by now. Well, not my business. I have found a new job and am starting my life over again. I would like to live my own life from now on. I am so glad I got out of that house. I'm thinking of repaying my parents since I owe them for saving me from that hell.
Hello there. Sorry for the sudden contact. Are you Frank's wife? Yes, I am. Who is this? Actually, I'm dating your husband. My name is Amber. Seriously, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Didn't Frank tell you? I told him to talk to you properly. Honestly speaking, I haven't heard anything from him. Are you saying that my husband is having an affair with you? I don't think it's an affair anyway. Why do you think so? Because Frank and I really love each other, so it's definitely not an affair. But in the eyes of the general public, it may be seen as some sort of cheating. I'm sorry about that. Well, what do you want from me then? I have nothing to say to you. By the way, are you aware how risky it is for you to contact me like this? Of course I do, but I still had to contact you since you're Frank's current wife. Current wife, huh? Sorry, but I'm confused about a lot of things and there are still some things I haven't caught up on. First, how did you find out about my contact information? Of course I looked at Frank's phone, memorized his ID and searched for it. I did it while he was sleeping. I don't think you should have done that. I mean, you just used his phone without permission, and you contacted me recklessly. Anyway, we're prepared to pay you the full amount of the alimony. I can see that you're very well prepared. Excuse me for asking this question, but do you have a job? I'm a receptionist at the company Frank works for. I have some savings. I see. By the way, how much are you planning to pay for the alimony? About $2,000. I think that's more than enough, right? I think you need to revise the amount. What? Are you telling me that you only need less than that? Of course not. I wonder why you don't understand about the correct amount for alimony. But I can see that you're not sorry for what you've done at all. So you mean that the amount is $20,000? Yes, that's right. It depends on the case anyway. That much? That's too much. I have a 2-year-old daughter. Your affair with my husband will hurt her feelings badly too. You have to take into consideration as well. I know you have a young child, but we have a child here too. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that. You know what? I'm pregnant and it's Frank's child. Really? Yes, I'm 4 months pregnant. Oh my God, I can't believe Frank needs you pregnant. I want to give birth to this child and build a happy family with Frank. So please, Julia, please divorce Frank. So I can get married to him. I haven't heard anything from Frank himself. Besides, I have a child to take care of, so I need to check first. Can you give me time to talk with Frank? Of course. I'm sure that he will divorce you. As for the alimony, I would appreciate it if you could give me a small discount. It costs a lot of money to have a baby. That sounds very selfish. I will consult with a legal expert and determine the amount. You must divorce Frank as soon as possible, before this baby is born. Either way, I don't think it will take that much time, so please don't worry. Now, if you'll excuse me. I had a hunch that Frank was having an affair, but I had no idea that he was having a child. I was still in a daze about how to tell him and greeted him when he came home. When he came home and tried to touch my daughter, I felt a surge of disgust. I realized that I've had enough, so I started discussing about divorce. Hello, Amber. Sorry for the delay. Finally, you contacted me. I've been waiting for you. Sorry to keep you waiting. It took a long time. I finally finished the divorce proceedings with Frank. Really? I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, have you heard anything from Frank yet? I've only met him at work since then, so I haven't heard anything from him. Well, I asked Frank to pay alimony and child support in one lump sum. I've hired a lawyer to complete all the procedures. We are now preparing to file a claim for alimony against you. I can't believe you don't know something as important as this. You're still going to ask for alimony? You were prepared for this, weren't you? Of course, I saved up the money so that me and Frank can build a happy family together. I will send the amount to you again by a certified mail. Please follow the instructions and make your payment. By the way, how much is it? Approximately $30,000. What? That's too much. Can you at least make it less? I'm going to have a baby now, and I'm sure I'm going to need a lot of things. You have a child yourself, so you understand that, don't you? Of course, I understand that a child costs money, but that's not a different case. I'm not going to give you any discount for alimony. I have a young child, my husband cheated on me, and we're getting divorced. You have robbed the mother and her daughter of their happiness. Please understand that and remorse on what you've done. I understand. I have Frank to support the household income anyway. I think I can manage, so I will pay you the alimony. It must be hard for you now that Frank is no longer your breadwinner, huh? Yes, it is hard. Thank you for your concern. I'm sorry I stole Frank away from you. Why did you go out with him if you knew that he was a married man? You knew the consequences, didn't you? Because I fell in love with him and wanted to be in a serious relationship. Frank said that his wife isn't pretty. He said it over and over again that he'd rather have me since I'm young and pretty. I can't just abandon him, can I? Oh, I see. Julia, you're busy taking care of your child that you got distracted and abandoned your responsibility to take care of yourself as a woman. That's why Frank dumped you. I think it can't be helped. What do you mean? I think you should reconsider that before you find the next person you want to have a date with. Thank you for your advice. My pleasure. The key to happiness is for a woman to always be pretty. I think it would be good for you to keep that in mind. I've never met you, but I'm sure you must be very pretty. Well, I'm a receptionist who works for a major company. I'm sure that I was hired because of my beauty. I see, you must be Frank's favorite type of woman. Do you think so? Frank has been in love with me from the beginning. I'm so happy to think that I'm destined to be loved by him from now on. I hope that your happiness will last for a long time. Julia, thank you so much for divorcing Frank. I hope you'll live a happy life too. Thank you. That's very nice of you. At this time, I was sure that Amber really thought she could be happy. I told my lawyer to request alimony from Julia. She agreed to pay in installments as a lump sum and indeed difficult. 2 weeks after the first payment, she learned the truth about Frank. Julia, what on earth is going on? Please contact me now. Please. Amber, what's wrong? Don't pretend that you don't know anything about this. Why doesn't Frank come to me? I don't know, okay, but he already left the house. I thought he went to your place. Please don't lie to me. I know you divorced Frank in order to get a high alimony payment from me. You lied and stayed with him, didn't you? This is a fraud. Are you regretting it now? Please let Frank go as soon as possible. What are you talking about? Frank has moved out of the house. My daughter and I have already moved out too. I don't even know where he is. When he left, Frank said he's going to be with someone he really loves. Didn't he go to your place? I don't even know what happened to him after he left home. Not only did he not come, but I can't talk to him when I see him at work, and I can't contact him. What should I do? Well, looks like the woman Frank loves is not you. What a pity. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Please explain. It's Frank's fault for not informing you properly, isn't it? Actually, he's having affairs with 3 women, including you. You really didn't know about that? Seriously? You mean he's having affairs with several women at a time? It's unbelievable, isn't it? From the beginning, I had a feeling that he was cheating on me. When I got a call from you and questioned him, he came up with names other than you. When I asked him more, he told me that he was having an affair with 3 other women, including you. Can you believe that? He's such a jerk. I don't think I can do the same thing. Of course, I won't do anything that will hurt others' feelings. Are you really sure about that? Do you think he went to other women's place? But he told me that he loves me. I'm pregnant with this child. I know. Did you tell him about that? I did. I just said it on the phone. I'm sure he ran away from you. He's a coward. That sucks. If I pay you the alimony, I'll be penniless. What should I do? You promised me to pay the alimony. You also agreed to the amount. You should be thankful that I'm letting you pay in installments. It's none of my business. How are you going to get the money from? What are you talking about? I don't think I should be thankful to you. Let me say it again. I have nothing to do with Frank anymore. From now on, please get in touch with him by yourself. I tried, but he didn't answer my calls. Can you contact him for me? I'm sure he'll listen to you. Please help me. Why should I cooperate with an unfaithful husband who caused my divorce? That's a complete nonsense. But Frank went for another woman. It's not just my fault, don't you think so? Stop talking nonsense. It's your fault too. I'm not saying that I hate you, but I won't cooperate with you even if the world turned upside down. I've suffered enough myself. I have no time to deal with your joke. Please don't say that. If Frank leaves me, how am I supposed to live from now on? No matter what it takes, why don't you just get Frank to admit that he's the father of your child? But he won't contact me. That's why I'm asking you a favor. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I'm not Frank's wife anymore. I don't want to get involved. You won't help me? I won't be able to pay the alimony if you don't help me. If that happens, you'll be in trouble too, right? Don't worry, I'll do whatever it takes to get my alimony paid. I'll never let you run away from paying the alimony. Please, if I don't, do help me. I'll really be all by myself. That's impossible. Julia, we love the same man, right? I regret it so much now, but I don't even want to be reminded of it. Please don't say that. I thought me and Frank were about to get married and have a baby. I quit my job too. So please, at least you must cancel the alimony. I beg you. I can't pay that much by myself. Please transfer the fee to the specified account and the specified amount on the specified date. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry that I'm not a kind person. Oh no! I apologize from the bottom of my heart for having an affair with your husband. Please forgive me. That's not the way to say it. You haven't apologized from the bottom of your heart before, have you? That's not true. I apologize from the bottom of my heart even more than before. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm a victim too. So please reconsider about the amount of alimony. There's no way I'm gonna do that. Please just pay the alimony since I appreciate it more sincerely than your apology. I don't have any money. Please, at least tell Frank somehow. He said that he would come to me. I can't even give birth to his baby at this point. Frank has nothing to do with me anymore. I have no obligation to take care of you that much. Well, I'd be better off now. I wish you a long and happy life. I can't live a happy life in this state. Julia, please. That's because you were having an affair with Frank. I sincerely hope that from now on you won't make the same mistake ever again. Goodbye. In the end, Amber got so desperate that she told everything out loud at the office. She and Frank were both called in by the HR. It seems that all the other women with whom Frank was having an affair were in different departments in the company. Frank is now in a sticky situation. Well, he got what he deserved anyway. I'm going to check with the other partners to see if they knew that I was married to Frank. I'm consulting with a lawyer to see if I should file a claim for alimony. Frank seems to end up together with Amber, who is pregnant with this child. I hope the two of them will do their best from now on.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!